Welcome to What Are You Like, the TV personality test, where you get to find out how your personality compares to some of Britain's most well-known faces. Over the course of the show, I'll be asking 10 searching questions, each one illustrated by a classic piece of TV heaven. Each show is themed around one specific characteristic. Today, how snobbish are you? You can play along at home by just keeping a note of your answers to today's questions. Easy as pie. Please welcome on Alan Jones's team. It's one of Walford's finest, Perry Fenwick. And with Simon O'Brien, it's the delightful TV presenter, Jenny Powell. Let's head straight into round one, in which our teams must try to guess how snobbish some of the nation's brightest stars really are. So let's meet them, our stars on screen. Jenny Bond, John McCririck, Linda Barker, comedian Roland Rivron, Sherry Hewson, broadcaster Henry Kelly, Toya Wilcox, John Barnes, Vanessa Feltz, and Dame Kelly Holmes. A marvellous collection. There's a point on offer for each question. Alice team, you're up first, and to illustrate your question, take a look at this classic clip.
He's shoddy, he doesn't care, he's a liar, he's incompetent, he's lazy, he's nothing but a half-witted, thick Irish joke.
Ah, hello, Ryan, how funny, we were just talking about you, and then we got on to another Irish builder we used to know. Oh, God, he was off!
I was talking about you, Mr. O'Reilly.
Were you, dear? I thought you were talking...
Come, Mrs. Faulty.
I'm coming.
Oh, dear me, what have I done now?
That and that.
Not to worry, I'm putting it right.
Not to worry.
You've heard of the genius of the lamp, Mrs. Faulty. Well, that's me.
You think I'm joking, don't you?
Oh, don't smile.
Why are you smiling, Mr. O'Reilly?
Well, to be perfectly honest, Mrs. Faulty, I like a woman with spirit.
Oh, do you? Is that what you like?
I do.
Oh, good.
Now, Sybil, that's enough.
Come on, then, give us a smile.
Right, you have a team of builders to work on your house, do you? A, join them for a sandwich and a few laughs on their lunch break. B, make them a cup of tea every so often, but leave them to their own devices. C, avoid fraternising with them entirely and only talk to their supervisor. I have to say, the bills that come into my house, and I've done my house, are lovely, so we do have a few laughs over a cup of tea.
You want a better price, don't you?
Yeah, drop the price down. Anyway, OK, to earn your points, you have to tell me what our stars on screen think. You'll see 3 stars give an answer, and you must predict what the fourth will say.
Well, actually, we've built our own house in Devon in the past few years, so I've had a lot of contractors in and out, and I've made a lot of cups of tea. I've also shared the odd sandwich with them, actually, but essentially I think it's B.
We had a loft conversion done once. 6 builders round our house for about 9 months. I made a lot of tea. B.
Well, I'm not a real people person, so I don't think I would go out and join them for a sandwich, but I would make them a cup of tea every now and again and let them get on with it, so the answer would be B.
So what would TV all-rounder Vanessa Feltz do?
There's many sides to Vanessa, so you can see her sort of, you know, jolly Vanessa joining them for a sandwich, angry Vanessa sort of avoiding them entirely. The obvious one is B, but what would you go for?
Only law of averages that there's been 3 Bs.
We'll go for B.
B. Let's have a look.
I've got contractors in right now as it happens, and I've just had a nice cup of tea and a great big piece of cake with them, so my answer is A. I'm very happy to fraternise with anybody nice if they're happy to fraternise with me.
Oh. Simon and Jenny, your first question is coming up, and to illustrate it, here's a clip from MasterChef Goes Large, featuring a very nervous-looking chef cooking a meal for Tony Blair.
So it's good, we're looking forward to it when you let us have it.
Hannah controls her nerves and manages to get all the plates out.
Get yourself cleaned down, get yourself ready to go main course, please.
Finally, the hungry Prime Ministers get fed. But what will they think of her langoustine cannelloni?
Right. Start in.
It's lovely. Yes, this is excellent.
Well, I think that's very good. I like that. You get the taste of the ingredients through, that's what I mean. It's not overwhelmed by the other stuff, so I like it.
You go to an exclusive new restaurant, but the only table they can offer you is by the toilets. Do you A, take it's a free table and it's the food you're here to try, after all? B, ask if you can wait for the window seat to become available? C, demand to see the manager just to tell him that you're leaving?
I don't know.
You can't sit by the loo, though, can you? That's
Well,
horrid.
they're not saying sit in the toilet, are they? You just buy it. You know, there'll
Yeah,
probably
but
be a
then
door.
every time, especially, forgive me, but especially if it's the bloke's loo, door opens.
Yeah.
Bit of a waft of you-know-what. Oh.
No, I think you pay good money for your meal. It's, you know, only happens every so often. It should be right, so you have to call for the manager.
Oh, I'm with you, Jenny. Well, how would our stars react when they're off to a restaurant table next to the loos?
Based on the theory that I go for quiet lives, I wouldn't be for making a fuss. And if the food is that good, it's got to be option A, doesn't it, wherever the table is?
You know what? I'll go with B. Because I wouldn't sit near a toilet, but I would wait for a little while to see if they've got a window seat.
I guess if I really wanted to stay, then I'd wait for another table to become free, so it's B.
But what would racing pundit John McCririck say?
To be fair, is he allowed anywhere? I mean, do people actually let him into their restaurants?
Everyone else would ask to move away from John McCririck, wouldn't they?
Yeah. He's an attention seeker. He'd want to see the manager and then storm off. Go to the chippy round the corner. C.
Let's have a look.
Someone has to sit on the worst table in the house. Why shouldn't it be me? A.
Unlucky.
No points there. Perry, it's your question next. Take a look at this clip of Brian Sewell. Hang on, Brian Sewell, a snob? Surely, some mistake.